I know how bad this is going to be. Time to find out. What does the burn of the fireworm do to human flesh? On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I didn't give me good enough. One more time. Here we go. Puff up. 1, 2, 3. Ah, yeah, that burns. Ah! Ah! No! Oh, it's so. Ah! Ooh. Oh, do you see all those spines? Oh my gosh!
Ouch.
Oh, you can already see it's turning red. Oh, I got stung really bad. That's so many spines. Hundreds. I got stung by hundreds. Ah! Oh, it's so bad. Ah!
Bro Dog was trading 0 DTs. All right, let's do the week's first recap here. Yesterday we had the doji, today complete reject. I think that this sell end of day will probably be back by open to here. The reason is I think this was them. I mean, earnings were not bad, and as you know, we've sold all the good earnings, popped the bad ones pretty much. But usually one of these end of day walls, whether it's up or down, reverses by open. Okay. Looking at all the premiums, there's a reason I wasn't in SMCI or Nvidia or AMD. Premiums are too good, or too juiced. So I think this whole thing is them just dumping all of that. And we're going tomorrow. It's 2 plays in my opinion. I'm gonna watch SMCI, I'm gonna watch AMD, and I'm gonna watch Amazon for a flush at open, just like I did with McDonald's today. Obviously 70% on McDonald's today. That was my best upside trade. I should have held it longer. It went like 200%. And I caught 90% on the puts, but the selling was obviously, even though I had puts from here, they were closed by the time we got this sell. So, okay. Now, very interesting. This is the specific SPY net flow all day. This is like calls coming in. But you got the market tide pretty put heavy. However, and same on here. But when you start going back here and looking at 3-4 days out, this is the last 5 days of call buying and put buying. So to me, it looks like we're still going to have a move to the upside this week. Where is it going to be from? Well, we got a few candidates. We lost the 9 there. I think we reclaim it. This is the weekly low. So I'm going to try here for calls, and I'm going to try here. But I think we could get like 1 or 2 big bounces. Obviously, that's FOMC, and then Friday maybe NFP. If not, we're heading down south. And to put it in SPY terms, after that doji yesterday, I think we climb up in the European session a little bit, or Asian. We might even go back up here for a reject of we're under our magnet level, right? But you got the MACD cross reject. So either Powell needs to really send it up to here, to the previous FOMC, or we get a FOMC around here. And if we trade under, very quickly, probably by Friday, we go to 487. So again, I've said that a few times, putting it out there. Now, still got that ghost candle down to 7 Or is it 788 on Nvidia? Where does that put it? Oof. I mean, it looks like a print. We'll see. SMCI after hours. Obviously, we're down here sub 800. We're holding this level where we had that breakup from. I haven't seen the guidance, or the call hasn't been pretty wacky move that the algos can move it that much. 788, ha ha ha, wrong stock. Now, as far as AMD, they also beat. I do want to say that last time AMD missed and then it ripped back up. And on the last beat, I remember this well, it had a very muted move, and the move came the day after. So let's keep an eye on AMD. It is currently also, just like SPY, under the 9. Let's see if we attempt a breakout this week. Okay? Because it has the daily MACD cross. Amazon, the call is not on for another half an hour. Let's see. I hope they keep it flat. They absolutely smashed. So that would be my favorite candidate to the upside. I took some pins. Not a lot though. Starbucks missed. Caught that NXPI move today. Not touching shitties right now. Apple is becoming more and more interesting to me. And the reason being... Well, that's some type of ghosty right there, but let's reload that. It closed the gap, but as you can see, there's been no dark pool buying for about a week. They've sold it, and then they're going sideways. So I'm looking for this to uptick here. We're gonna probably close this gap, and then I kind of want to play these contracts end of week. At least I'm planning to. Why? Maybe I'm reminiscing taking that big Apple trade. Now, Nvidia, obviously, what's the actual price right now? 852. Puts it right here. See, it's above the daily 9. If you can reclaim the cloud and the 21, I mean, it could even do that overnight. Otherwise, I kind of want to try some bounce calls here. Obviously, this can move $100 in 2 days, so I'm kind of staying out of trouble. The Namo has not updated yet, but we did have it's got a pretty decent setup. But as I said in the MA video, it is reaching some levels. I mean, for me today, after I hit my 6% early, I was just trying to stay out of trouble. This is obviously going to backtest here. But one thing that I wanted to go over that kind of struck me today was when we opened on the tick. Let's go back. We opened way down here. So obviously I played that on some calls. They didn't really juice. But they're holding the tick pretty decent here in the close during this sell, so it'll be interesting to see the overnight session, and especially what these conference calls do. JPM right here at the 21 and the cloud. Could we have another JPM Friday? I hope so. But tomorrow's FOMC. Now, how do I play FOMC? Well, I don't. I might play, the opposite of the range, and then it's all about what Powell says. I mean, I'm thinking a pretty muted FOMC. It's going to be data dependent, yada, yada, yada. If he says there's a cut coming this summer, obviously the market rips. Is there going to be a hike tomorrow? No. I know a lot of you entered Coinbase somewhere around here. I'm not entering it yet. They're holding Bitcoin sub 60, but the biggest calls were BITO into close above ask calls 50.85. So they are looking for SPY to rip to yesterday's low tomorrow. Maybe we get a delayed move on FOMC. So let's stay out of trouble and play that tomorrow. Sounds good to me. We'll see what Amazon's earnings call does. I think it's pretty funny that it filled Bogna's ghost candle and then ripped back up. SMCI contracts are gonna be completely dead tomorrow, so that could offer some nice plays. It's bouncing right now, huh? Let's see. And AMD has definitely an opportunity. We'll have to wait for the calls. They're gonna start coming in here in about 30 minutes, and then I can comment on them later. All right, guys. God bless. See you tomorrow.